Alright, so here we are at one of the coolest and most mysterious spots inside Proud Lake Recreation Area. I discovered this little dam and a waterfall here when I was hiking back in here last year, and it's got my curiosity so piqued. I just need to know more about what this place was at one time, whether it was someone's private retreat or a part of the park that the state decided not to take care of anymore. It's really got me fascinated, and I just love coming back here and just enjoying it. I've got a little plan here. I've built a little tripod head onto the end of my hiking pole. I'm going to take the camera and try to get some close-up and maybe even some underwater photos of that waterfall there. It should be interesting. I'm going to cross my fingers that the camera doesn't fall off and float away downstream. Alright, so we'll start out with just a little, I'm going to hold the camera in my hand here and just walk along downstream a little ways from the waterfall and try to show you what was constructed, the walls and so forth that they built alongside this stream. You can see right here at my feet, concrete block wall. It's pushing in a couple more years. It's probably going to fall right into the creek here, but it's still standing for now. And a little dam there. I can't tell if it was ever much higher than that. I don't think it was ever. The wall on the other side of the creek there, they built just a little wide spot here, a little pool where the water tumbles into. Then as we walk down this way, you can see it narrows again. Of course, over the years, all kinds of trees have fallen in here. Looks like there's not much holding that wall up right there. Again, that looks like in a couple years that's going to tumble right into the creek here and change this whole place. Let's walk a little further down here because it goes on for a little ways yet. Right here, where the trees have fallen across, this is where I'm really mystified because there's a little cement foundation here. You can see it underneath the trees there. Almost like there was another little dam right here, or maybe a little house or building or something, a bridge that sat over the water. I don't know. Maybe if I go researching at the library, I can find some photographs. Here's a look downstream. This is actually a little island. The stream splits right here for about 30 yards and then joins back up with itself. Out on that little island's where I had my little campfire and burnt lunch last week. And a little bit further down, there's some more concrete foundation work that I discovered. It looks like, again, there was a little bridge or dam a little bit farther down this stream. Back just beyond this grove of pine trees here is Wixom Road. We're probably only an eighth of a mile from Wixom Road where we stand right now. Again, it's such an amazing and cool place. Okay, well, I've crossed over to the other side of the creek now because I think it's going to be a little bit easier to take my underwater photos from this side of the creek. They get a little bit better access to the dam. But first, my eye caught something down this way. It's just a little ways upstream from the dam. This rusty piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Looks like it's been here forever, but my guess is that whatever it is, it has something to do with that dam back there. Who knows? But there's something else right here that I really like too. These bright red bushes that like to grow in the bottomlands in Michigan right alongside the water. I think it's called red osier dogwood, but I just love how in the wintertime everything is gray and white and brown, and you'll be walking through the woods and come upon this thing just glowing in contrast to the dullness everywhere else. So I always have to stop and just spend a few minutes looking at it, enjoying it. Some of nature's handiwork right here. Here goes nothing. Underwater shooting, risking the brand new camera. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, I sure hope that turned out. Boy, that looks like I got some really neat shots there. A perspective you don't see without putting on scuba gear. Pretend we were underneath the Niagara Falls. Well, here's our two pillars of the forest. Right up alongside them now. Boy, massive old oak trees. Oh, I'm up here in the woods above the waterfall. And I'm finding lots of evidence of human habitation here in the past. Here's some old rusty pieces of a downspout, an old downspout off of a building. So there must have been something back here at one point in time. Over here I found just a little bit of old masonry work, some stone and brick. Some old remains of a brick wall here, something. Somebody's knocked it over. There's some old stone masonry. Let's walk around here and see what else we can find. Yeah, here's some old rusted metal. Now what this is, bed frames. Old bed frames. So, somebody had a little cabin or lodge back here. Look at the vines on these trees here. These are the Asian honeysuckle vines that I mentioned in the last video. You can see how they've pretty much choked these two trees off here, girdling them, strangling. They're probably not dead yet, but close to it. See, here's some more masonry work. Looks like the corner of a foundation. So I think I'm standing right where whatever building was here, standing right in it where it was. Whoops. Yeah, more honeysuckle vines. Look at that. Or bittersweet, not honeysuckle. Look at that on that spruce tree there. Unbelievable. This is a pretty cool place right here. It's a grove of spruce. This looks like a white pine right here. Somewhere over in there I saw a couple of red pines. Right here's one. Massive trunks on these. These have been here forever. It smells so good in here too right now. You can smell the pine sap. Here we go. Here is definitely the trace of an old trail right here. Definitely. Right through the woods, no mistaking. Let's see where it goes.